22nd of April in 2008, the police came to my house with 2 doctors and a social worker. They were pretty hyped up when they came in. One stood with his foot on my foot. I was sat on my couch pretty much as I am now, with a cigarette in one hand and a £10 note in the other. I was going to go to the shop. And they said they wanted to carry out a mental health assessment on me under 136 warrant. And I said I didn't mind answering the questions. I said I felt a bit intimidated, and the doctor asked if some of the police officers could leave. There were over 5 in the front room. And the sergeant said not unless I was in handcuffs. At which point the officer that was stood right over me with his boot on my foot said, "Give me your hands." He hadn't been ordered to put me in cuffs. He said, "Give me your hands." I said, "But I haven't done anything, why do I need to be put in handcuffs?" At which point he grabbed my wounded hand and screamed out, "He's resisting." And I was dived upon by the other 4 officers, and as I was pinned down, the officer that had grabbed my hand used his elbow to strike my temple, which is dim mak in some martial arts, a death strike. He used it 6 times, and his elbow must have got sore because he then started to crush my throat with his hands around my trachea. After that, I needed to breathe, so I pulled my arm out from underneath the 2 officers. I was pinned to my couch like this. I pulled my arm out and I pulled his hand off my throat so I could breathe, and he screamed, "You're not biting me, you little bastard," and pummeled my face with his fist. And then he shoved my head down between my knees, and then I received 2 more dim-mak strikes on the back of the neck at the base of my skull, and begged for my mum at 40 years old, begging for my mum. And I was a mountain rescue volunteer in the RAF. I worked for East Suffolk Area Health Authority as an outreach worker. And this is the stuff you can expect in Lancashire from the police. Totally can't believe that they won't do anything about it after 8 years. They still refuse to say it was wrong.